Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Consistent times 10. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there today? It's your boy, Coach Lee. Welcome to the Number Basketball Show. Wednesday night, we're back at it like we're mad at it. Man, it's time to go run one with you guys. With that being said, we're going to bring the man from down 35 South. What's up, Coach Hill? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? How everybody doing? Everybody good? Blessed to see another day and blessed to be here on another Wednesday.
No doubts, man. Glad to have you on here. Long time no see, and all the other good stuff.
Indeed.
And from the Northeast, my brother from up north, representing Beantown. What's up, too? How you doing up there, man?
Representing. I got the braids in the back like Jaylen Brown. Nah, I don't. But shout out to the Bean. I'm here, man. What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well today.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Coach Hill, you got us a special guest tonight. You want to go ahead and introduce him for us?
Yeah, man. We just gonna get right to it, man. He's a rookie on the team this year, man. Introducing that boy Ashton Johnson, also known as Ace, man.
What's going on, everybody?
Going on.
How y'all doing?
Good,
man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Hanging out, clowning a little bit, but welcome to the Number Basketball Show. Appreciate you being on here. See what we got. We're going to jump right into this, fellas. This is like the story that won't go away, but got it covered because all we do is talk basketball on Wednesday nights.
Indeed.
Big Ben in his update. Where's he going? He's staying or is he going? This is reference to a report that came out, I believe it yesterday or maybe today, where they attempted, some teammates were trying to charter a jet to go out to the West Coast to sit and have a sit down with Ben Simmons. He's like, nah, that's all good. Y'all can keep that. And then he actually followed that up by saying that he no longer wants to play with Joel Embiid. What y'all thinking about that tonight?
You go first, Hill.
I feel like it goes from one thing to the next. Like I think mentally for Ben Simmons, he's just trying to find he's lost, man. Like, okay, people on his ass because he can't shoot the ball. Now all of a sudden he doesn't want to play with this man. You know what? I feel like he wants to be the man, but he hasn't stepped up enough to become the man. You know what I'm saying? So he's in Embiid's shadow right now, man. So of course he feels like he needs to be that guy. And in reality, he's not that guy. In my opinion, hey, anybody on the show, whatever, man. He's not that guy.
I can definitely see that.
Silent tug of war, man. Told y'all a few weeks ago. Said it's a silent tug of war. It's like a bootleg Kobe and Shaq in the 2000s. I played it down to a T.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't mean no disrespect and not wanting to play with Joel Embiid. But it is the obvious. Embiid clogs everything up for what Ben wants to do. He wants to go downhill. He wants to play the 4, be on a box, do whatever moves that he practices. But to Will's point, man, he's a baby. The Sixers babied him. They drafted Embiid. Yep. Embiid, though he's not healthy all the time, is the star of the team. And Ben's not. So Ben wants to go somewhere where maybe he can hold the keys, and they weigh a little bit.
Yeah.
It's over in Philly. Philly got to get rid of him, man. I don't know why they're still in this mess. The value goes down every day. Daily value is the best value. Get rid of him today.
And I did see the last hour or so, there was another report that just recently came out to where they've kind of, I think they started getting closer. He hadn't reported to camp yet, say he's not going to camp. So his days in Philly are done. And they've come out and said that if they have the opportunity, they want to trade him to the West. So now we got a conference. And then we got next probably, they have to, come out with a team. But that asking price that they wanted for him, he's going to have to be pennies on a dollar. Because nobody's going to want to take on that maxed out contract, knowing that y'all don't want him on your team anymore, knowing that he's limited on offense. They're not going to just give you all the assets they have as far as the future assets, because they're basically helping you out. Now, somebody going to eat that contract on the Philly side, and you want to do that, then it might be considered. But other than that, they'd be lucky if they get a first for him. One.
The NBA might force somebody. To go get this man. We just got to think of teams right now that don't have a star player. Maybe a good market. We heard a few weeks ago about the John Wall for Ben Simmons. I don't know what Houston would package up, but Houston's one of those teams. They had a stellar draft.
True.
They got a lot of young guys. Maybe trade some of them guards.
He might get in trouble in Houston, though, boy.
Maybe trouble in Houston. Hey,
gonna be making it rain.
Making it rain.
Yeah.
But, man, we shall see what happens. I think they definitely going to have to get something done because we're about what now? Almost 30 days out from the season starting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Preseason starts, I believe, Friday?
Yeah.
So they got to do something with him. Because if not, like you say, the longer he sits over there, it's going to just be pennies on the dollar.
Exactly. Value dropping. Starting to become a soap opera.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Who offense would y'all think he would fit in?
Hey, I'm going to be a homer. If they can figure out a way to do it without giving up much, I'd like to see him in Dallas, man.
That's my team, yeah.
That'd be a long team. Him and Luka in the backcourt, KP at the 4. That's a long team.
I feel like
Dallas and Ben.
somewhere up north, man. He going up top.
Minnesota,
Portland, Minnesota. One of those teams is gonna go get him. Like Portland has Dame, but CJ's also on the block.
Yeah.
I think the problem is right now is the base of value. Like, what do you exactly is his value? What exactly do you give up? Are you giving up too much? Are you giving too little?
Yeah.
It's all in the hands of Philly right now in the organization and what they want.
That's true. Something else you might got to consider too. If whatever team does get him, the backlash that you may get from your fan base. They may feel like you gave up too much for him.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. You just have to pick your poison in this situation, man.
Would you put him on the terror?
Nah. Hell nah.
We got shooters on the terror.
You gotta be able to shoot over here. You can't.
Man, they don't want you, man.
That's cold-blooded, man.
You gotta knock down that 3.
It is cool.
He gotta knock down that 3, which we know he can't.
Right.
Expand his game a little bit.
He needs to be in the gym instead of hanging out, being on social media and stuff.
This guy, all he needs to do, and I was talking to one of my homies the other day. I said, Ben Simmons is me. And before we got on the show, I talked a little bit about my retirement from basketball. I could do everything else in the world. But when it came down to big shots taken in the game, I wasn't taking them. Remind me of Ben Simmons a bit. My advice to Ben is, you got to grow some confidence at one point, bro. There could be a million shooters on your team, bro. Once that ball come to you,
gotta be willing to shoot the rock.
Gotta be willing to shoot it. Gotta keep the defense honest. And that's what you got to do, Ben. You don't got to take a million shots a game. You don't have to. You're going to realize once you start taking some in some important situations, you're going to realize the team's going to love you even much more.
Yeah.
Got to make it count when it comes to you.
Right.
All right. Speaking of, we're going to roll right into the next topic. Speaking of make it count, this man here sounds like he's been gone forever. That's Klay Thompson. So it actually says now that he's looking to anticipate to return from injury in late November. Y'all thinking when he comes back, he gonna be Klay of old, or you think he gonna be a shell of himself?
He'll be he won't. It'll take him some time to get the juices flowing and all that. We know what type of play he is.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see the mobility and the movement. That's first what we need to see. We know that's where he predicates his game off. Once we see that a few months in, then we'll probably see where he can elevate.
Yeah.
He's been gone for a long time, and being a competitor, being gone that long, you just want to be out there.
Right.
And the Warriors don't really, depending on the Andrew Wiggins situation, don't have to really push him out there.
Yeah.
So go smoothly. The Warriors got a good, solid team this year. And with the addition of Klay Thompson, they should be pretty exciting this year. I like the young guys. I don't know what they're going to do in terms of the minutes in the rotations, but I like the young squad.
Yeah. Klay doesn't need to rush back. Like Tu said, man, they have a solid team, young squad. You know what I'm saying? Just take his time and get the feeling back for it, man, because, he's a competitor. So many times as competitors, we don't want to jump. We want to jump back out there and be like, oh, but we tend to forget, hey, we got to get back right first.
Right.
So he has time mentally, when you're coming off of an injury like that or several injuries, you've been out for a while, you're like, man, maybe you have that mental block. So he has to make sure he's okay all the way around, not just physically, but also mentally to step back in that role and be prepared to potentially share some of them minutes with these young dudes or vice versa.
Exactly.
So he's 31 now. So he's been out since the finals of the 2019 finals.
He tried to rush it coming back last year and hurt himself. He don't need to be doing that.
Didn't he hurt something in practice? Didn't the second injury occur in the practice?
I think he did. The second injury during the rehab.
Rehab, right, exactly. One thing about the Warriors, though, is what this will let us know is the core, Draymond, Steph, and Klay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Golden State waited for Klay to come back to keep this core together. They could have been out for Ben Simmons, but they decided not to. So we'll learn some things during the season. Is Draymond, as he gets older, we know he's going to compete on the defensive floor, but is he still, fast, still able to keep up with the big guys? We know Steph's going to be Steph, man. I just honestly just think until he's a bench player, he's going to be Curry. Yeah, I don't have no worries about Curry. Yeah. And my thing is Wiseman. If Wiseman works for them this year, coming in the second year, he had an interesting first year.
He must have lost.
They'll be all right. Trust your young guys right now. These young guys get some confidence, then you got a bunch of young guys. You don't even got to play yet.
You got no lean.
But the question mark still lands, man. How are they gonna be after all this time?
We're gonna definitely see how it goes for them. Hopefully, he comes back. He himself said he's about 75 to 80% done with what he needs to do. So he's still not 100% yet.
Got the headband now. He's gonna be sporting the headband this year.
Would get a certain age.
Didn't the Warriors add Otto Porter to the roster?
Believe they did.
Yeah, I think he's gonna fit in with the Warriors offense.
I'm more to on the defensive end. I'm more to how he's gonna be. I know he's gonna bring in the offense. He's a decent guy, but on the defensive end, him, Wiggins. You want those guys to really play D, so that guys like Klay and Steph don't really gotta, waste the energy on the defensive floor.
Right.
You want to disguise them. So if those guys can go out there and play defense and disguise them, and then they can still get their offensive numbers while not having to really carry a lot on the defensive end. Now I like Otto Porter, but if they just go in and just flat, like on some Kelly Oubre, like I'm going to have a good game and then 5 straight bad games, then it'll be a struggle this year, as we seen last year.
I agree.
Okay. Next topic we have $1 million. So we got, let me see if I can get it queued up here. So this is Morant saying that he has no problem going to the dunk contest, but he wants $1 million to participate.
Ja.
There's no wiggle room. You gotta say right now, are we ever going to see you do the dunk contest?
Can I hear that okay?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
Now, okay, so we've had conversations about the dunk contest, and I know your biggest thing is about the judging of the dunk contest. So what would it take for you to be like, okay, you know what? I will do this.
$1 million.
Best dunk gets $1 million.
They give me $1 million.
So, what y'all thinking about that?
Shout out to Taylor Rooks, first off. Ooh. Somebody better be treating her right. I can't, unfortunately. I have all the money. But Ja Morant, man, he's been at this for years, you know. But I think it's all cap. And actually being in the dunk contest for him could help his stock a little bit more than it already is in the NBA. He's a guy that improves yearly, but due to the kingdom of point guards, he sits in between.
Mm-hmm.
So from a marketing standpoint, he's definitely better than Nate Robinson. He has some flight. I think this will help him a lot, along with what he does already. And the fact that he's in Memphis, I think it will help him. $1 million he wants? Come on, Ja. We can get you one time. One time you get paid good enough money in the NBA. Don't do that dunk contest. Other than that, I'm calling you bluff right now. And I'm calling you a scary cat right now. I don't think you got what it takes or got any dunk spots for the dunk contest. I need to see something, Ja.
Definitely a cap. Definitely a cap. Capping all the way, man. $1 million, man. Get in the dunk contest. Show us some, and help your stock. You know what I'm saying? Like Tu was saying, help yourself, elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Anybody gonna pay you no $1 million to? Nah, you make plenty of bread, man. You make plenty of money. Anybody gonna pay you no $1 million? Stop playing.
LeBron didn't even ask for $1 million. LeBron
what you thinking, Ace?
Man, I'm gonna have to disagree with him, man. I feel like Ja Morant, he put on a show every time he play on the court, and I feel like if he add that addition to the dunk contest, add that razzle dazzle to it, you know what I mean, and it'll be a good dunk contest to watch.
Exactly, because Ja don't know right now. Like I said, he's trending up, and we're looking for superstars to be in the contest. So him, just in the stage of people believe he's gonna be a superstar.
Yeah.
Go for it, brother. It's right there in your hands.
Yes, sir.
And if you win,
that's for the taking.
Maybe he need to get one dunk contest on his belt. If he win that one, then he can go back next year and ask for $1 million.
There you go, right there.
No, don't ever ask for $1 million. Get out there, give the fans what they want, give the fans a show. Elevate your. Don't ever ask for no $1 million, man. You make plenty of money. Don't ask for no more, man. Being greedy and capping, man.
Right.
You ain't buying it, Coach.
Nah, I'm not buying none of that, man. Like, give the people what they want, man.
Would you rather be for him? It's like, would you rather be in the slam dunk contest and be the shine on a Saturday night, Or, I mean, I know he wants an All-Star nod, and I know that's what he's working for this year. You want to sit on the pond in the All-Star game. I'd rather be in the dunk contest on Saturday and be on ESPN than not be on the highlight of the All-Star game because you know who's going to be on those highlights.
Yeah.
It's true.
This is me.
Be in that spotlight or be in them shadows. For real.
Okay.
And now West ain't getting Westbrook just moved back west.
Yeah.
Dame didn't move.
That's true.
Ja, you gotta be. I thought Ja, you're smarter than that, man. You smarter than that, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take our first break, gentlemen. The next topic probably gonna get a little bit spicy, depending on what side of the aisle you on. But hey, we ain't scared around here. We're going to talk about it regardless.
Yes,
we're going to be right back in about 15-20.
Hey guys, it's your girl Tamara Moore, former WNBA guard and current head coach at Masabi Range College. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand, for showing love and always being about those good sports. Make sure you guys show them love. You and your community can join them every week to talk about sports. Shouts out to them and make sure you check them out.
Yeah, card.
Yes, sir. So, the next one, we're going to call it Wiggins because that's the first thing that came to mind, but it's going to be a little bit more than that. But it's going to circle back around to him. This one is in reference to the NBA's, I guess, the lack of a policy. I think NBA doesn't have a policy that is mandated that players get vaccinated. But in some cities, in order for them to participate in the games, they have to do so. Now, right off the bat, a big proponent of it is the GOAT, NBA legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So this is a little snippet on him.
Hall of Famer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is calling out Kyrie Irving for his comments about COVID vaccines.
Kareem says if NBA players are not vaccinated, they should not be on the team. The NBA legend got vaccinated back in January, has since been advocating for others to get their shots. Now, Irving has refused to provide proof of vaccination, saying that he wants to, quote, keep that stuff private, end quote. Here's Kareem's response.
They should be disciplined. I don't think that they are behaving like good teammates or good citizens. This is a war that we're involved in, and masks and vaccines, they are the weapons that we use to fight this war.
Now, the NBA, by the way, does not require players to be vaccinated, but New York City and San Francisco do. Now, the latest reports do suggest 90% of the players have gotten a shot.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content.
So that's the first. So as Kareem said, he believes that it's a selfish outlook for the players, and that those that are not vaccinated should not be allowed in the league. How y'all feeling about that statement right off the bat?
Who want to chat about it first?
Pun intended.
Really?
I guess I'll just jump in that water, man. I feel like, man, I think it should be a choice of the players. Now, I understand we're in a war, whatever the case may be. But, and like my son said, man, Dad, there's people getting vaccinated and still dying, still catching COVID. So my whole thing is, man, if the city like San Francisco, New York, they want their players or people who are required to get vaccinated. So that's just, they have to follow that rule. Now, I may be playing both sides right now, but if that's what it says, in order for them to play, they have to do that. That's what they have to do.
That's true.
Now, do I believe that everybody should get vaccinated? No, man, I feel like it's up to you. Now, am I being careless or, I'm not looking out for other people? Say, man, at the end of the day, me and my family, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like everybody has to get vaccinated or should be forced to get vaccinated if they choose not to. But still take the safety precautions as far as the mask, and I guess if you social distance, which nowadays I ain't gonna lie, people really don't even be following that. So just be able to protect yourself. But hey, long story short, I'm not feeling it.
I can respect
Woo!
that. I respect that.
Wow. Damn. You went a little harder than I thought you was gonna go, but I'm ready.
My bad, too. My
No,
bad.
it's all good. It's all good. I agree with you off top. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, legend, Hall of Famer, great guy. Doing your research, you know what I'm saying, to better your life for yourself. Kareem had COVID. So don't let that report fool you and say Kareem just got the test. Kareem had COVID. So in that situation, people get COVID. They're in the hospital. They feel bad on themselves. Some people don't believe in the vaccine. And then they get COVID. And then, it's like, going through the death, man. Like if one of your homies is doing something, the cops, stop you. You going to rat or you not going to rat? This ain't ratting in this terms, but are you going to get the vaccine or you going to say, nah, man, I'm straight? Hey, that's for you to decide. And I agree with Coach Hill on that. The NBA's in a union. So these guys not getting mandated, they don't have to. But the NBA says that, you have to be mandated or you have to not play in the home games. So players are going to be sacrificing paychecks not to play. Andrew Wiggins, one of them. Kyrie
Half of $31.6 million up for grabs.
Absolutely. Kyrie Irving. I heard Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell.
Big names there, man.
Bradley Beal as well, as a star. So it's a lot of guys, they say 90% of the league is vaccinated. But it's going to be people in all businesses that still allow you to not be vaccinated. They're not going to be vaccinated. So truly it's up to you. Safe choices. Be smart. But ultimately, the NBA is going to go on regardless. They got too many players, too many people coming in and out the system to worry about that. Now it was something where these guys are potentially going to miss 82 games, 70 games for this. It would be a lot deeper. Out of all these people that don't have vaccine right now, I can see 50% of them getting it as the season goes. That's just the way things go sometimes. But when people say, oh, we need privacy or I need to do more research, they're not to be bashed the same way as people are maybe being forced to get the COVID shot and then reading notes and getting information from the people that are giving you these things. So it's the land of the free. It's America. People ain't going to do American things? You got to be kidding me.
They're not going to be able to get everybody vaccinated in the NBA. Everybody got their entitled to their own opinion and their own certain things in your body and stuff. So,
I was hear the argument. I've heard some of the arguments of some of the fans and whatnot saying, why don't they just all get vaccinated? They already, they take other things they, the team doctors give them that they don't know what's inside, what's inside of what they taking. It's a little bit different though. Some of the stuff that they taking, that stuff's performance enhancing. If they take something like that, it could be something for, strain or pulled muscles. It can be steroids even. It could be anything of that nature. But something that's going to help give them an edge. In this situation, granted, they could have an edge because the symptoms are going to be milder. They're going to be able to get back out on the court a lot sooner because they did get vaccinated. But my question is, what about in those situations? You may have somebody, you don't know or not, they can be asymptomatic. Exactly. It cannot apply to them. We don't know. I've had a family member that was asymptomatic. If they hadn't went and gotten tested, they had no idea. But they was able to, still function and everything. Though, the loved ones around them were still ill, but they were fine.
Gotcha.
So,
hey, I want to read a quote. And a lot of people don't mess with this guy. I take the opportunity to listen to everybody that's doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, purple. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically how the game goes sometimes. Jason Whitlock. We know this guy's crazy. We know he's delusional. Sometimes he may talk from a real standpoint to some people. Sometimes he may just be an ass.
Yep.
But one thing he's not going to be is fake to himself. So he says this in regards to Kareem talking about Kyrie. He says, as a Muslim, Kareem is a Muslim. Kareem should realize Kyrie Irving's only duty is to serve God, not celebrity, not the government, not the desires of a 74-year-old sellout.
I was with him until that last part.
No, but the sellout thing comes from basically what everybody thinks why people are getting the vaccines, because they're being brainwashed and told to and all this and that. And look the research, and he had COVID. So some people that speak on it, I would like to see, if you didn't get COVID, would you get the test? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a slippery slope. It's always going to be a slippery slope. It's a statistic in this world. That's going to be an added, piece to this world. It already has been.
I got now that was the people who's pro-vaccination. I got a couple who are anti-vaccination. Let me see if I can find it here.
Y'all can still
This is
chat.
Bradley, and this is Bradley Bill.
Every person in this world is gonna make their own decision for themselves. I would like an explanation to, people with vaccines. Why are they still getting COVID? If that's something that we are supposed to highly be protected from. Like, it's funny that it reduces your chances of going to the hospital. It doesn't eliminate anybody from getting COVID, right? So everybody in here vaxxed? I would assume, right? So you all can still get COVID, right? Okay, but you can still get COVID, right? And you can still pass it along with the vax, right? I'm just asking the question.
Having it change your opinion one way or another?
No. Yeah, I had it, but that doesn't mean I can't get it again. I mean, it's no different than somebody with a vaccine. Like, I developed the antibodies for it, so my chances will be less likely now as well, right? But still a possibility I may get it. Just like there are players and coaches and staff who are vaxxed and missing camp right now because of it.
So, Sonny got some valid points there. I could be wrong. I could be out of line. But that's just my perception.
Nah. Everybody's got a right in this world, man. We was grown and taught, to stand what you believe in. And people gonna stand what they believe in. I hear people from the media like, there's gonna be consequences and all that. Hopefully, as a grown person in this world, I will hope everybody, has an agenda to at least know how to stay stable. And rather that's income, stability, family, all that.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're doing already. We already in the jungle. Stuff like this is just gonna put more people in it. But I mean, people been fighting all their lives. So they're going to keep fighting for what's right. You can't stop that. It's not going to be stopped. Rather, you want the vaccine or not. You want to urge people to get it or you want to urge people not to get it. It's all going to be in the opinions of people to be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? That's why debating and talking and conversating, the number one thing in this world, they say is money. No, it's conversation. Because you can't get money without having a conversation.
Yeah,
that's true. Closed eyes don't get fed.
COVID's real. Something we got to live with. The choice is up to whoever, man. The choice is up to you if you want to get vaccinated, don't want to get vaccinated.
Agreed. But hey, we ain't gonna end the show on no sour note. So you know what come up next? My favorite part of the show. That's them damn Waco Terror updates. So we're going to take our last break. We're going to be back in about 15 and 20, and then we're going to get blessed by Coach Hill and Ace with them Waco Terror updates. We'll be right back, y'all.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF. The media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who That Nation?
Yes, sir. Back at it like we mad at it, fellas.
Indeed.
So, the time for them Waco Terror updates. Coach Hill, bless us with your presence.
All right, man. We got a few updates. Nothing major, man. It's a big week for us. Nbl season opener, Saturday. We just coming off of our ASA Invitational tournament, man. The first day we started out kind of shaky, we lost both games. We lost our first game in double overtime, 79-81. Then we lost our second game, 90-97. Came back day 2 in bracket play. Blew somebody out on some serious stuff like one. It was bad. It was bad. We'll just say it was
102-28.
What was it?
102-28.
Y'all playing a 6-under team or something?
I don't know what happened, but hey, Coach, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You step up here with these grown men, we gonna smack you. I don't care how old you is. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nah, coach just put us in a good situation to win defensively. You know, the defense lead to offense.
Yeah, it was a practice game.
You might be my favorite guest, man. You might be my favorite guest. You know why? Because you put defense first instead of offense.
Got to.
And a lot of guys come in here and talk about offense. And I don't really think they got the offense, but you went to the defensive side. So my question to you real quick is, you play that side of the ball better than you play the other side of the ball? Or
Yes,
would you
sir.
say it's
Because like I said, defense, when you play defense and you do what you're supposed to on defense, they get everybody else active on the offense, and you know what I'm saying, everybody running the floor.
Word up.
That running gun, man. That's how we did it, man. Then we played a team that we got into it with. We don't have nothing against these guys, but they're sort of like a rivalry, man. And we played the Aztecs in the second round of the bracket play, and we beat them too, like 91-60 something. Then we went into the championship game, and we just ran out of gas, man. We had to play, back-to-back games after giving it our all on the defensive end in the game before. Came in, did what we could, but just ran out of gas at the end. Came out with second place in the ASA Invitational, man. So a good way to end the preseason. I know we wanted the championship, but hey, we'll take that and just be mentally prepared going into the NBL season opener this weekend.
Right.
Which is, and I had a flyer made up for that, man. NBL season opener, man. We're looking to make a run at the championship this year. We have the team to do it. Everyone from the vets to the young guys, man. They've bought into the system. Defense wins games. That's October 2nd. We'll be playing at Chilton High School, man. Tip-offs at 6 p.m. against a very good North Texas Prowlers team. I take nothing away from them guys, man. But just like them, they're out for a championship. So are we, man. We either gonna win it, or it's either win or bust over here for us, man. So
either get 8.
Exactly. So we have that mindset going in. We're also going to be missing some players. Unfortunately, that's been the downfall of Waco Terror basketball, man. We miss players when they need to be there, man. So it's all good. But we're missing them for some personal reasons, family stuff. So that's okay. But going forward, we're still going to take care of our business come Saturday night.
How many games does this season consist of?
This season here is a 12-game season. We'll be playing teams from the DFW area. We'll be traveling up to Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, to play a couple teams up there. And then after this season, we roll right into we'll be in Detroit, Michigan, man, playing against the defending champion Michigan Avengers. And I believe it's Wayne County Roadrunners, or they changed their name. So, I mean, 2 very solid teams, but definitely a lot of good basketball to be played this season, being part of the Waco Terror and trying to build on the brand and the success of these young men that are playing for me.
Dope, man. Hell yeah, man. So I hope season goes well for y'all while you're in Michigan, man. Eminem just opened up his restaurant today, Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go grab some Mom Spaghetti, man.
Gotta go try it out, man. Real talk.
Gotta go grab some spaghetti over there, man. But Ace, man.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking to improve on this season? Adjustments,
that little ASA gave me a little feel for how the game and NBL season gonna go. Coach told me, he gonna put me out there in the water, and I gotta do what I gotta do, So I'm glad for the opportunity he gave me. I'm young. I'm a young guy, 22 years old. I'm happy to be able to own the Waco Terror, and I'm just trying to, make Coach happy. I've been trying to improve on the defense end, like I said, because defense always leads to offense. So if I improve on the defense, then the offense gonna come for me and my team. And I'm not worried about people on my team because everybody can shoot it, even from the 1 through the 5. Everybody can shoot it. We're not worried about that.
Absolutely, I hear that. Who's your favorite NBA player right now? You say you're 22 years old, so it might be somebody from the era coming up. Luka, okay, Luka.
My God.
Let me tell you why.
My God. The
Not
dumb,
only is
baby.
his birthday 8 days after mine, we the same age. You know what I'm saying? So
the dumb.
I watched him. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all probably watched Jordan and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't get to watch that like that, but I'm seeing more of the LeBron era and Luka. He's just a great player. He's fundamentally sound. He's not too quick. He can do everything he want to do.
Luka's not.
I think that's what makes him a hard cover, because he's just not. It's just not one thing. No, he don't jump the highest. He's not the fast, not the quickest, but he just, like you say, fundamentally sound.
Yes,
That's
sir.
hard to defend against.
Yes,
He has
sir.
body control. He can body you up. He can post you up.
He's
he
a beast.
Come out the pick and roll. He is.
Monster.
He is.
And if Dallas can get KP more involved, you know what I'm saying, more touches, and we get I probably feel like we need another guard to help Luka, even though we just signed Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? That's a shooter. We need somebody else to come up the court and distribute the ball. Trey Burke inconsistent to me, so you know what I'm saying. We gotta find somebody.
Yeah, best but now you got Jay Kidd over there now as a coach. People got to pay attention to this too. Though Jay Kidd was fired quick from Milwaukee, you started to see the evolution of Giannis.
To where they at right now.
Jay Kidd said that coming into the season, he's gonna help Luka be more unselfish, getting players involved. So if the Mavericks can do that, like you said, Riley goes with Kristaps, Tim Hardaway, the rest of those players, they definitely need another player, another piece there. I don't know when they get that piece. I just can't believe, out of all the teams in the NBA, Dallas has trouble getting people to get lured over to them. That's the worst thing in the world. Dallas is a good city. Texas is a good state. Nobody want to go to Dallas to play for the Mavericks and Mark
I'm
Cuban.
gonna come out and say it as a lifelong MFFL. I say it was Rick Carlisle, man. Because at the end of the day, you gotta think all the dudes who came through here. All of them came through here. They had some type of clash at some point in time with Carlisle. He has an abrasive personality.
True.
Let's call it what it is. He's a Rick with a P. And it goes all the way back. You got to think about the OJ Mayos. You got to think about what's my man name? Lamar. It's like he just gave up when he got here. He was already kind of out there, but he just gave up. And it was all downhill after that. And I think that's the biggest reason why a lot of free agents didn't want to come here. Because I think the word was out there. Rick Carlisle's an ass, man. Nobody want to play for him. It's just me on the outside looking in.
We'll find out Indiana this season.
Yeah.
Where he's back at. That's the only thing that probably appreciates him.
Hey, some of my players say I'm an ass, but I don't know. That's just, I don't care.
But here's the difference, Coach. You might be an ass, but you're an ass because you get on them to make them better.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Rick Carlisle on the local radio stations, and they would ask him just simple questions. He'd be a dick with him about it.
Right. He coach, he go home.
That's true.
Yeah. That's the difference.
He coach, he go home. Well, you coaching, you helping people out, and you know what I'm saying? He coaching and going home. He's like, F y'all.
Yeah.
I'm only here to coach y'all. I'm making my M's. I'm good.
That's true, man.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the championship he brought here, even though I think,
Kobe did that for y'all.
Was that way in 2011?
Yeah, way in 2011.
Been a
We got to
minute.
win another one.
You got to win another one. So
That was
it's been a long time.
That was worse than the Celtics 08 championship was the fact that not only y'all swept the Lakers that season, but the way the Lakers went out in that last game with Bynum knocking out Barea.
JJ, yeah.
Yeah, y'all deserve that championship, man. As soon as y'all beat the Lakers, I said, y'all have to win the championship. Like y'all beat the Lakers that year that easily should have went right back to the finals. That was supposed to be LeBron and Kobe's first matchup. Dallas played spoiler, and then they got their title. They played spoiler that whole year.
Yep.
One of the best playoff performances, finals performances I've seen in
Wish
my
41 was on a mission that year when nobody's stopping them.
Yeah, man.
So, Ace, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from originally?
I'm originally from Waco. I did play a little college football for a small school by Texas Tech. I played a year over there. Played 10 games. Hamstring, man. But I got a little boy that's 2 years old. I got a baby on the way. So I'm saying I just want my son to see that I can't quit at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sports, you can't quit. You can give up. You know what I'm saying? Something don't work, then you got to open up another door and create your own path.
You can quit at Ohio State, evidently.
Yes, you can.
Sir.
Quick, straight, bounce, straight out of there.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
So your first game with Coach Hill, what was it like out there, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. First game, that's when I really had to get the jitters out. But you know what I'm saying, Coach, he know my game, so he gonna put me in situations like I said to win. He gonna put all this in situations. And the first game was the game we went into 2 overtime with, so I got to see that a little bit. You know what I'm saying, get the feel for that a little bit. But the veterans on the team, you know what I'm saying, help walk me through some of the situations. You know what I'm saying, but I really like it. I ain't my foot off the gas.
Okay. So you say you're from Waco. You went to Waco High?
Sir?
Did you go to Waco High?
Yeah, I went to Waco High for a year. I had a transfer my mom.
Okay.
So I played against like Kyle Murray and them in high school football. So I played in Adams Stadium twice. They gave us the business there. So
Man, Kyle ain't nothing to play with, man.
Yeah, nothing. I think he has about 7 touchdowns on us. About 7.
He's doing that in the pros right now, so that's believable as hell. Like that's something that you can't match. That man right there. I don't know how far Arizona gonna get, but that guy right there, don't let him be on his A game.
That's proof. What you put into it, what you get out of it. I'm pretty sure his pops had him going through quarterback drills from the time he could stand up.
Yeah, well, actually, his our quarterback used to train with his dad. His dad was old Kevin. He was a quarterback trainer.
Beast, man.
And he was an a-hole, but he, you know what I'm saying, if you dropped a pass or something, warming up for Kyler Murray during QB drills or something, he gonna tell you to get off the field. You know what I'm saying? He don't want you on the field, but he knew what was best for his son. You know.
No doubt, no doubt. What question you got for us, man?
Man. So who's
doing
y'all
good
favorite
so
player?
far?
Who's y'all favorite player in the NBA right now?
My favorite player.
I want to hear Coach Hill first, though. I want to hear Coach Hill. I ain't heard this one.
My favorite player in the NBA would have to be Russell Westbrook, man. Because I like the way he a dog. He ain't gonna back down from nobody and don't care what nobody think. You already see that with that bullshit he had on, man. Like he a dog, man. He ain't gonna on the court. He a dog, man. So yeah, Westbrook.
Real talk, man. I'm a double down on that, man. I'm a Kobe fan. All time NBA player Kobe. When Kobe retired from the game, I'm just like, I watch the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll just watch all the plays, you know what I'm saying? But Westbrook, man, when it comes to box office, he's it. everything off the screens. You know, he's wild with it. But one thing you don't get a cheater. He doesn't cheat the game. He's out there every single play. He's available 99.6% of the time. You know, nobody in the NBA is available 100% of the time. You know, due to Kawhi Leonard and LeBron. But Russell is my guy, man. I hope coming to LA this season, man, he gets everything plus more that he wants. It's exciting for him to be home.
He gonna get that ring.
No doubt. Luka for me.
What you, Coach Lee?
Luka right now, all time MJ, of course. But my all-time favorite Maverick is Michael Finley.
Michael Finley.
And that's because after the Jason Kidd trade, he was all we had, man. We were terrible. But night in and night out, he gave it his all.
You talk about two guards back in that day, because two guards, you had your few, and then everybody else was just like, Michael Flynn's position, he held it down a lot for a Mavericks team. At that time, you know, Steve Nash, Dirk, he was the third fiddle, but he did his job really well. I like Michael.
He's my Mr.
Right,
Man.
I got one more question for y'all then. Who is the most underrated player in the NBA to y'all right now?
Most underrated player, De'Aaron Fox.
See, I started off. I'm gonna have to go with CJ McCollum. I don't think he get enough credit. He real fundamentally sound as well as Luka, and he can do it all. Play defense, he can play offense, and he's just not getting as much shine over there in Portland because you know it's Dame time over there. But CJ McCollum, he'll be a good fit for any team to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fox.
Yeah, Fox is a beast, dog.
Beast,
Got to get out of Sacramento. Hold on. This is what I think too. No funny. When Ben Simmons was first on the block, I thought that Sacramento would try to engage, not because De'Aaron is a bad player, but De'Aaron's a guy that can use the market too. So a lot of guys right now that's on shitty teams that if they ended up in a big market, they would blossom. De'Aaron Fox is one of those players. That guy's a dog. Averages goes up every season. He just plays on a shitty ass team in Sacramento. That guy gives you everything plus more. I love the way he balls.
I would agree. For me, I will probably say, I'm gonna say Seth Curry, because I don't think he get the respect he needs to get as a shooter, because he's just seen as the little brother, right?
As little bro.
Yeah. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves. He's a hell of a shooter in his own right. He just ain't been on no teams that can complement his skill set.
And that's the thing right there. And for the fact that what he does already, and his career is going to go long as hell, he may end up in one of those. He's kind of one of those players right now. I don't think he'll end up as one of the best 6 men of all time, but he kind of has that Lou Williams kind of type edge where you know the latter part of your career is going to be much better than your early stages. Because teams will learn how to really use him where he's not really looking for all the minutes on the team. He's looking for that crucial 6-man role, which he's growing into right now, and it's going to keep going. This guy averaged 30 in college. See this dude averaged 30 every single year he was there. Leading scorer in the nation.
Yeah. Some people got to keep in mind he played at Duke. Not just anybody can go there. So he's had that pedigree there. You know what I'm saying? I just know he's a late bloomer. He came on late, but I think he's arrived. And I think in due time he'll get his props. But he is underrated right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
He might have to carry the ball this year for, when Ben, probably being guard. Might be Seth's opportunity to pick that number up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Thanks. So, Ace, this is the party show where we do our shout-outs. We started wrapping up. So, you are a special guest tonight. We're going to start it with you. So, any shout-out you got out there?
No, man. Shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying, for putting me in the situation that I'm in today. You know what I'm saying, making me an athlete. And I shout out to Coach Hill, man, for the Waco Terror, man. I appreciate the opportunity, and we're gonna get active this year. We're gonna get ready to work, man.
No doubts, no doubts. Coach Hill.
Man, shout out to all the Terror family. They already know what it is with me, man. We're gonna do what we do. Shout out XS Energy Drinks, man, for holding us down. And back in the Waco Terror, man. Shout out also Chilton ISD for allowing us to utilize the facilities this weekend, man. And just can't go without shouting out my boy TJ, man, with the lemonade, man. You know, I asked, hey man, what's up with the gallons? They need it on the East Coast. He just laughed. He a little kid, just laughed.
On the East Coast, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, so shout out to that young man, still, man, doing what he does, man. And hey,
I'll make my own tonight.
yeah.
I'm telling him it's gonna be better than his.
And shout out y'all, man. Without y'all, there's no family here, man. So shout out Uncle Leroy too, man. You know, he's not here. But hey, at the end of the day, we still family. We still pushing. We still building.
Right.
Damn, he's still hiding. I thought the Saints won last week. Crazy. I want to give a shout out to Swept. You know what I'm saying? Kept me going during this hell of a show tonight. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, man. Finally announced his retirement today, man. My favorite boxer of all time. Never left anything on the floor. Always wanted the next best fight. Never ducked from a fight. There was only one fight he couldn't get when he wanted to, and I wish he would have, because the careers would be different. Talked about him and Mayweather. I feel like Mayweather, due to his intelligence, got it at the right time and got the win. So, you know, other than that, can't say nothing bad about that, man. Great overall person. He gives wealth all around. One of the nicest people in the game. Unfortunate his last fight didn't go how it was, but that was in position to pit Errol Spence over, and Errol Spence couldn't convert. So shout out to Yumas for beating him and into retirement. Because one thing people are gonna say about Manny is he took a lot of pain, took a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? Leave out before, you know, they take you out. So yeah, shout out to the GOAT. I'll be holding your gloves that I got signed. I'll be holding them for the future. Hopefully you can get one of my kids into college.
That's what's up. Hey, y'all holler at my man too. He does sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
He got the hookup.
I got the hookups, man. All that, man. Y'all holler at me anytime, man. You know what I'm saying? I love sports. Anybody want, you know, bets? Any bets that you got, man? Let me know too, man. I like to bet too.
He's a jack of all trades.
You better have my boy's bread though.
No doubt.
That guy's getting scraped all over. He's getting scraped all over. And the thing today is there's somebody on his back in the group. So if y'all pay attention to the group, man, that guy is on Bumpy's back.
Yeah.
On Bumpy's back. I don't know if you be in the group like that, Ace. If you don't, you better be now. You are fully in. You know, you survived a show with us. So shout out to you as well. Shout out to you. Hope, you know, life brings you the best. You know, you said you was having a kid. Congrats on that.
Sir.
Nothing but the best. Any folly advice you ever need, you know, meeting you for the first time. But hey, man, I like to speak and give advice. You know.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for having me on the show, man.
Already.
Some old heads.
Some old heads, bro. But we can rock with you though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to ask me to play one-on-one or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to you fellas. Man, Ace, appreciate you joining us tonight, bro. We always appreciate having special guests on. You the guest of honor tonight. Shout out to the Waco Terror, Coach Hill. Y'all handling up. We got to link up, man. Hopefully the next time I try to get to a game, we ain't got no sweaty floor, nothing like that going on. Shout out to Two.
Yeah.
He the man with the plan. We appreciate
Coming to Texas soon. I got my ID today after fucking 2 years, dog. That's the bullshit I have to deal with. I got my ID finally. I can go on the flight. No problem. I'm to Texas sooner than later. I'm looking for a good time.
Hey, What you need to do is get down here and go to a Cowboy game and tell
Oh,
you.
let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't make no excuses no more. I can go. I don't want Austin no more.
No doubts, no doubts. But hey, we appreciate y'all. Those viewing with us tonight, make sure you join us Sunday morning for the Fantasy Football Show Insight for your rosters, injury report, sit them or start them. Might even throw a little college football talk from the previous day in there. Hook them. You know how you do it. But other than that, man, we appreciate y'all joining us. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And with that being said, Ace, make sure you're not in the group. You get in the group, man. Come in there, announce yourself, let it be known. Until then, hey, man, we're going to holler at y'all on the flip side. Appreciate what you do for us. Other than that, peace.
Peace out.
See.